Hello, everyone. Welcome to Light Language Messenger. And for those of you watching on the Great Awakening Generator, you're very welcome here too. Well, I hope you're having a good day. I hope everything's going well in your worlds. And yeah, just being at peace. We had the peace dragons, and now I feel a lot of peacefulness after that dragon, just within myself, just being. And I hope that you are enjoying that too. Yes. So today's light language message is brought to us. Again, we're reading from the Black and beg your pardon, from the that's the dragon's name, by the way. We're reading from Dragons, Your Celestial Guardians by Diana Cooper. I think this is the last one we'll read out of the book. In future, we'll probably just use the cards when we use it, okay? If we feel like it. Right, so today we are bringing in the black and silver white dragons from Pluto. And I feel like it's about time we brought this dragon in because, I mean, Pluto is moved into Aquarius now a while, right? Sometime what? January, I think, yeah. That Pluto moved into Aquarius. And I've been meaning to bring the dragon in and to learn more about the dragon from Pluto. And it just seemed to be just not happening when I was hoping for it to happen. And anyway, here we are. We're doing it today. Okay. Right. Black and silver white dragons from Pluto. These awesome black and silver white dragons from Pluto are really needed at this time of massive planetary transition. They assist with the destruction of the old so that the new can come in graciously. It is like the renewal in the spring after everything has been prepared underground during the dark winter. Bulbs and buds have been fattening. Seeds have been patiently waiting. Then, when the conditions are right, they burst into light. In the same way, for thousands of years, the planet has been waiting for change to take place on the surface. Much has been prepared in the background. The transition is slow, but is gradually happening. And the black and silver white dragons from Pluto are cooperating with the shift. They have been working with Lady Gaia, the angel in charge of Earth, to prepare for the new golden age. Many cosmic portals have been opened all over the planet since 2012. The dragons from Pluto swirl around them as energy is released so that it is integrated into the land and by the people who are ready for it. Full moons, especially supermoons, are pouring divine feminine light over and into the planet. The dragons from Pluto are helping this transformational energy to spread where it is needed. Since 2015 or 2015, special ninth dimensional energies have been attracted to Earth, preparing everyone to raise their frequency. The dragons from Pluto work with many archangels, especially Archangel Sandalphon, to ensure the keys and codes of these energies unlock or light up everything that is being prepared. The dragons from Pluto also coordinate with many high-frequency beings who are shining their light onto and into the planet. They work behind the scenes and are powerfully effecting change. I'm so loving this information, aren't you? I also feel so much peace in the peace of the peace dragon. The peach and gold peace dragons just keep carrying on. Personal transformation is the next title. This is also time for personal transformation on an unprecedented scale. Individuals everywhere are moving into or onto their ascension path, being gently nudged by the dragons from Pluto. These dragons are well aware of all our subconscious and unconscious processes. They understand our shadow, our fear, our guilt, and our shame. As we move to a higher frequency, light shines onto our shadow. Negative things emerge, and the dragons from Pluto help us to integrate them. They push us to make positive changes. Right, next title, Healing Family Patterns. The black and silver white dragons from Pluto cooperate with Archangel Mariel's magenta dragons to bring about soul healing so that your deepest wisdom can come forward. At this time of planetary ascension, they are helping to bring destructive family patterns to consciousness. No family is perfect. All have something to work on. Here is a personal example of Diana's. She says she had been aware of destructive effects for years, but hadn't worked out the pattern until her daughter pointed it out. She says, I have always been pleased that we are able to talk and share as a family, but we also shut away down with a comment or a roll of the eyes. Don't we do that in our family members? Yeah. Not uncommon this, right? So she says when that happens, the shut down person feels angry and goes quiet. It also stops them from sharing something important or interesting. Her parents did this in a big way, and it stopped them from being close with her right up until their death. So she says her children do it so to her very occasionally, and she was shocked to think she was doing it too. But when she thought about it and watched herself, she realized she carried on the family pattern. So she says she and her family brought it out into the open, discussed it, and agreed that they would not allow it to happen again. The next day, a black and silver white dragon from Pluto came to her and wrote, and this is how she wrote the chapter. She realized that this dragon had been instrumental in enabling her to bring this pattern into the light. Oh, wow. Nicer. I hope you're getting something out of that, because I know we do it in our family too. Yeah, we don't talk about it. Even if we're mad at each other, we just don't talk to each other for a while. And sometimes that can go on for years. And then when we see each other, we act as if nothing had happened. Yeah. Yeah. Remember, I saw my family recently. Yeah. Okay. The next title is Ready for Change. If you are in a power struggle with someone, ask the dragons from Pluto to reveal the true underlying reasons. They bring about slow but complete change. If you are ready to emerge like a butterfly from some situation, know they have been with you throughout the metamorphosis. During this process, they can assist with physical changes that take place and with the profound mental and emotional shifts that allow this transformation. These can often be painful. If you are contemplating, dreaming of, or reading about the dragons from Pluto, they are working on you at an unconscious level and are preparing you for transition to something better. Next title is Secrets. If you are asked by someone to keep a secret, the dragons of Pluto will respect this and will leave it alone. However, secrets are generally destructive, created by shame or guilt. Families and relationships can be torn apart by such a hidden cancer working away below the surface. It uses a great deal of energy to keep a secret hidden. The dragons from Pluto help to bring it to the light so that it can be revealed and accepted. Countries, cooperations, and organizations also have aspects they want to hide. Countries that aim to be peacekeepers, but whose economy is based on selling arms, for an example, a church where sexual abuse is denied and covered up in another I beg your pardon, a church where sexual abuse is denied and covered up is another example. Some of these activities have been rampant for centuries And the dragons from Pluto are working overtime to reveal bribery and corruption of many kinds. They are penetrating many shadows with their light. We are on the brink of change. Wow. When I thought we were going to invoke this dragon, I hadn't read this chapter. I'll admit that. But it's apt and it's for the right time, isn't it? The last title is New Beginnings. The darkest hour is before the dawn. There is pain, I beg your pardon, there is the pain of labor before a baby is born. And there is often a dark night of the soul before a magical rebirth. The dragons from Pluto destroy the old during the dark time so that the new can emerge into the light of day. Wow. I need to breathe after that. So I'll show you, before we do the invocation, I'm going to show you a picture. There is no card with the black and silver white dragons of Pluto in the deck or in the book, but I'll give you an example of it. And it is this dragon, courtesy of this site called callahan.artstation.com projects. So imagine a dragon like that. Imagine a dragon with similar colors. If you've got a candle, and if it's available to you, a white candle, if that's the color you have, if you have another color, by all means, light it. I have mine lit here as well today. So have a good look at the dragon one more time. And then I'm going to take it away because we're going to stop sharing the screen. So I'm going to look at my stuff and I can hear about select that or looks get that to front I check and I to front I chill make it over and I get to go good go later. All right, we'll stop sharing. Now, I know that you're in a quiet place where you will not be disturbed. I'm in a quiet space where I won't be disturbed, but the dog's sleeping here. So just so if you're wondering why I'm looking down, the dog's behind me and I'm making sure I don't roll back into him. I think he wants his Pluto dragon infusion as well. I'm just going to move away. I think I need to bring that little drum that's there. And there he walks out. So I'm going to get it. Siamolo kutala tsilama tofrana kitsola tofrana hai roche. Echilete lo mochale lo la 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 lo me away. Iko frana tikuroma chukuru. Kales lama tofrana it's ofrana he. And for whatever reason that them lukurana na stifte ke no. Yeah, we're going to get them out of African goddess rising. I'm not sure why, but I think it's the drums that sort of instigate the idea that we can have the African goddess message. I don't know why, but we're going to do this. Oh la lo flora janet so flata no so la de chuna ne crot up at the floor see. Now say to the cards, please fly out. The goddess that wants to speak not so far on not say lots of fun not here. This is unusual. Kramatotoro not up there on it. Let's say, Koramagetu fra lerarero terarera Kumaramatsuarerarero no rararititu fangerano no Karama katuna tikara totum chana do I kuro do ora nutla do the frana. Okay, I don't know why, but it's not. So late. So maybe here la 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 tatana china tunoro tinare choa yakateo la number 33 card, friends. No, this is what she looks like. Tip tip I'll hold her. Yeah, I'm not sure that we ever had this goddess. I'll show it you again in a minute. We're channeling a message, I think, for somebody. And I get ready. Right, feet firmly planted at the ground in your quiet space. Tap tap top dom no no. Ante let's let the fly. Chima. This is Mame Coumba Bang. And this is wow. She's the goddess of speaking up. From and origins is Senegal. The element is water. And she is from the sweets in this card are referred to as temples, and she's from the temple of the griots. Right, Chromites, Anakcho. Mame, it's Mame. Mame Coumba Bang protects the mouth of the Senegal River. When making an offering to her, you must not speak to anyone else coming or going. Sing for her, chant for her, call for her. Give Goddess Coumba your voice and she'll be happy. Speak up, speak out, speak on it. You have a right to be heard. Speaking of Pluto and the dragons that help you, not hiding things. The embodiment messages here, you are betraying yourself by not speaking up. Your words have power. Own your voice. As the old saying goes, stand up for something or fall for anything. Ooh. Being neutral is not an option. When you stand firmly in your truth, you have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions. What do you stand for? Tell someone today. Ndrokratama, the goddess's declaration. I reclaim my voice. I speak out and speak up. I reclaim my voice. I speak out and speak up. I reclaim my voice. I speak out and I speak up. Kumalatika. All right. Message for someone there. Right, friends, are you ready? Are you ready with your we just go with the flow, right? Whatever the guys are saying. Okay. Right. Akunudla tema safarana chekra tapro tufrana ekra toma tafrana hita prota. Hello chana la chela matona la lucila la vechikura tavrana tafrana tafrana. All kusana titibano kutuna tamaikai tufarana mai tai tafrana fe loto mai tai. Sounded like a mai tai, the drink. Comprate te lo maschetta frana. Dirà la sto frane, che dai c'è. Okay, right, candle ready. Mokorona back here, feet firmly planted on the ground. Let's breathe. Carbo. I'm going to mute myself, but I want to count from 1 to 3 first so that we can take the breath. And then we're going to go into the language and whatever comes up with this invocation of the black and silver white dragons from Pluto, Karamaskot. Okay, counting from 1 to 3, and then we'll breathe. And you know how we breathe, so we'll just go 1, 2, 3. Now start your 3 breaths. as you start coming back from your breathing. Yeah, look na flan, look no fam, not to ten like it to my like the do, it to nastelele. Oh, lila na little vo, I hear no cletemete. Kuta do to with the do, nele le le, kuta fena tu tu, le lo lo lo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Black and silver white dragons from Pluto. I'm encouraging you and inviting you to close your eyes and relax. What are we doing? We're invoking a black and silver white dragon from Pluto. See or sense it in front of you? Yeah, chroma still from. Oh wow. Sense and see it in front of you and tell it you are ready to reveal to yourself your hidden emotions and concealed patterns. I want to say the black and silver white dragon of Pluto has been in my space for a while. It actually turned up in one of my light language messages, and I remember seeing it. It almost looked like it was wearing a tuxedo. Very quiet nature dragon. Yeah. It's very mature and into just an observational dragon then, and now we're doing the invocation, so it's going to be an active dragon in my space. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Black and silver white dragons from Pluto. Not sure why, but it seems to be that the African goddesses were here for a reason, and that's a Lokotomara Goddess, and it's having a very African goddess energy that's here as well. So they perhaps Mame Coumba is working with the Pluto, the dragons from Pluto. Now, ask it to shine into your inner world. Here to facilitate your transformation. Like now be still and quiet for as long as you need. You can pause the video. You cannot solo. And if you've paused the video and you'll come back now, we're going to ask the dragon to shine light onto any family patterns that are holding you back. Now once again, be still and quiet for as long as you need. So I'm going to be still for 2 seconds. Oh, shit. Hier ons sens mekron snap knock out van like see ochtends good like a dry like a oh, we just got some downloads here and also okay. Now, once you've had your time to be quiet, I hope you pause the video if you need it. Pause it, be quiet for as long as you need to. Then send an army of these dragons into a country, corporation, organization, and ask them to start their work to reveal what is necessary for the spiritual transformation of the planet, of the world. Oh, la 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 la, look like la chicken, little DJ Lama, Jimle. Yeah, it's a look at a farak, Selamo, Kofrana, Tata, Krokuta, oh, Jenna. Guluk the Mata, Toto, Skatket Kofrana, hits a karma. Here, Jalola, let Lavana, Lamalela, Lulida, Kururu, Kurora, Tanarak, Sonas, Legrant, so my hair crotchana. Corona Slatafa. Kama Sofranai, Katarama to Coronaeta. Now thank the dragons and spend some time examining your life. Kianasha. Akaron Samaikana. Some things to think about, Tokaranate. Hikararashi narakela kuflai kamorona damne aletsumarane I'm reminded that when we make a difference, when we make a change, when we transform personally, us collectively transforming transforms the planet. Us collectively transforming transforms the collective. Friends, the African goddess, she turned up. She turned up for a good reason, not here. And she even talked about speaking up. Speaking out. Kena. These dragons help you and is helping humanity and helping the planet right now to bring to the forefront things that need to no longer be dark. Interestingly enough, in the book, this dragon, the chapter of this dragon it starts on page 222. That's a great numerology. 3 2s, right? Relationship. And the 33 card is the card that we pulled today from the African goddess rising. I've not met that goddess before, by the way. Whenever we pull cards, I've not met that goddess before. Right, bring yourself together, bring us all into ourselves, grounding us. Remember to go out and walk in nature, grounding us. I'll catch you next time, friends. Take some time out, away from your desk, away from wherever you are. A lot of energy and grounding is really what you need. I'm going to walk the dog now. Right there on the beach. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time here on Light Language Messenger and the Great Awakening Generator. Keep reaching for the stars. Keep working with your dragons. Maybe that's what we should change the end of it to. Keep working with your dragons, but also, obviously, keep reaching for the stars. Namaste, everybody.